Good morning. Welcome back to Pastor's Morning Walk. I'm sorry I didn't do one yesterday. It was the first day of co-op again, and I was quite busy getting ready. It was a joyful day. The Lord blessed us. And another joy I forgot to mention was on the Lord's Day, we had a wonderful Lord's Supper. And it was so sweet to be around the table with Christ and with his people. He was with us in marvelous ways and gave us real sweetness. And I hope tonight to preach at prayer meeting from Psalm 34, taste and see that the Lord is good, because that's what we did. One sweet thing to share is that knowing the challenges, particularly to our church with so many children, and with a few children who are young and at their age still learning to sit still in worship, I prayed that we would be free from all distractions, from the devil and even from our own families, whom the devil is pleased to use to distract us from worship. And wouldn't you know it, at the table, the children who had to be brought there because they're babes in arms were silent. One gave a little noise for a little bit, and the mom went out. She was fine. There was no trouble. It was remarkable. It was as if the children were just as reverent as the adults at the table of the Lord. And everyone remarked on it. It was so sweet. So I'm thankful. The Lord hears prayers, and he loves his people. And that should encourage you, and I want to encourage parents, especially who have children of ages 1.5 to 2. It's about the worst time for training them for worship. And you have to not be frustrated and just persevere. Just persevere, be faithful, and use family worship as a help to train them according to their capacity to sit still. If you are faithful and diligent, and as they are able to receive discipline, you use it appropriately for this most important thing, they'll learn. You just have to insist that they do. And you will find, as many parents have found, including us, that by age 3 or 4, your children will be able to sit still and worship. They'll still be children, and you'll have to be patient with them. But it's reasonable to expect and to patiently wait upon. So do that. I preached this morning in chapel from Proverbs 19:10 against egalitarianism. It's a very important sermon. I recommend you listen to it. Not because it's on the most important topic in itself. For that, I'd recommend Sunday morning sermon on the gospel of salvation. But because in our age, it has been made important by the fact that Satan uses this error, egalitarianism, to undermine religion and society. Solomon was keen against it, and we need to be trained by the scriptures to be keen against it. And the key application I gave to the boys is they need to know their place. Know in what respect they are servants, that is inferiors, and in what respect they are princes, that is superiors, including the fact that they are boys, the fact that they are white, that they are Americans, that they are relatively wealthy, that they're intelligent and educated. These are privileges. And it is wrong, just as wrong as the text says, for a servant to bear rule over princes. So it is wrong for a prince to submit himself to be ruled by servants. But that's exactly what's happening now in our egalitarian age. And though the white man is in many ways oppressed by others, we can and ought to blame him for giving up his crown and for letting servants to rule over him. I told the boys they need to know their place and take it on humbly. And that's what I would encourage you to do as well. Not over or underestimating who you are and what your gifts are, but using them, and insofar as you do seek to be exalted, to do it humbly, trusting the Lord that he might, as he did for Joseph, for Daniel, for others, exalt you in due time. May the Lord bless you today.